People were forced to evacuate several buildings in Midtown Manhattan this morning after bricks started falling from a construction site. So according to firefighters, the bricks fell from the 21st floor of a 37-story building. Fortunately, no one was hurt. But take a look at these pictures from inside the building. You can see the columns bending, the floors are sagging. CBS National News correspondent Lilia Luciano has our details.
Those videos that we saw were taken by frightened construction workers inside the building who had to evacuate. The building sits here in Midtown Manhattan, very close to the Chrysler building. It all started with a report of bricks falling from a 37-story high-rise under construction. But it was a situation inside the building on the 21st floor that prompted a widespread evacuation in the heart of Midtown Manhattan.
2 structural columns have buckled, in addition to multiple cracks and sagging floors. The building remains unstable.
The building was unoccupied and was in the process of being converted from an office tower to a residential building, with several new floors being added. Emergency construction inspectors and engineers flooded the area, trying to determine if the building could collapse.
It is still a very serious and dangerous situation.
Streets around the building were blocked off, including busy 42nd Street.
So I walked into the office and then I was there for about 10 minutes, and then they were like, all right, everybody out, evacuate, get out now, and then now we're here.
7 neighboring buildings were also evacuated, including a local news station now forced to broadcast from the street. Union construction workers came to the scene and blamed the building's contractors for using non-union labor.
I've been in construction 21 years, and I've never seen a beam bent in half. So this is super dangerous.
There is an active investigation underway as to what brought us to this point. Our focus right now is on making sure that this site is safe, this building is safe, this neighborhood is safe.
Documents show that the building has had 28 complaints, 7 violations, and that has led to tens of thousands of dollars in fines. In terms of the complaints, it doesn't seem that to include anything structural, but unsafe conditions and falling debris fall into that. The mayor's office has now confirmed that the building, fortunately, has stopped shifting.
How did this happen? Why did this happen? Let's get more answers. Anil Agrawal, chair and professor of structural engineering at the City College of New York, joining us now. So let's get to this. We've seen the video. It is amazing to see. It's pretty scary, too. The building is going from commercial to residential. What's the first step in getting this building back on track for the change?
First of all, it's really shocking for me to see this. Buckling, I never thought I'll see in my life an actual building having buckling. So what do we do? Well, first we have to figure out what really happened. What we have seen from the picture, that the 2 columns buckled, what it means actually that those 2 columns lost the capacity, and the load that was coming to those 2 columns has gotten redistributed to some other locations, some other members, beam columns, some other parts of the building. So what we have to do is first, based on the drawing and whatever data is there, that we have to quickly look at and say where exactly that load went, and if it went to other members, are those members safe, and can we do something to brace them? And if we cannot do that, then, and if they are marginally stable, then there's a risk that they might become unstable and building might collapse. Right now, it's not moving, so it's a good thing. It looks like localized buckling in a very small area, one part of the building. I'm just hoping that load got distributed to members which have much higher capacity, which are not going to buckle, and the building will be safe, and eventually we'll be able to do something there. But it's really, just looking at the picture, it's really not possible to say what do we do. The engineers have to look at the drawing, figure out quickly where exactly that load went, and then figure out if those members are good enough, and they are good enough, then they can start taking appropriate measure to sort the building, sort those members where the loads went, and then make sure the people are safe around, and go from there.
So, I mean, this building had a series of complaints, as we're learning about a history of them, and some red flags, some concerns. Here's the big question. Would you feel safe going in that building right now?
Absolutely not, because two major, I'll not say major, but two structural columns underwent buckling. The floor sagged. It is still unstable. Maybe load went to some other members, which temporarily is holding those loads. You never know how strong those members are, and if there is a failure, further failure, sometimes this failure may be happening slowly. That if there's a failure in the members, then you're looking at further damages. But the building and surrounding, all the building, it continues to be an unsafe zone till we have really figure out what really happened and why this the buckling happened, which it does not happen because for buckling to happen, we have a factor of safety 3. So that means we have crossed the threshold of 3 by in the calculations, load or capacity, all those things. It is an engineering problem.
Yeah, absolutely.
It is not the local construction problem.
Clearly. All right. Well, thankfully, people were evacuated. No one was injured. And they'll appreciate your expertise. We'll certainly follow back with you. Thank you.
Thank you.